Welcome to Bedtime Stories for Kids. Thanks for joining us to listen to this magical story. Before we begin, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a new story. Let's lie back, relax, and get comfortable. In a small village nestled between rolling hills and green meadows, there lived a woman named Amelia. She was known for her culinary prowess, and her kitchen was the heart of the community. On a chilly winter's afternoon, with snowflakes gently falling outside, Amelia decided to bake a special treat for the village children, a gingerbread man. Amelia carefully measured flour, sugar, and a blend of aromatic spices. The scent of ginger and cinnamon wafted through the air as she mixed the ingredients, her hands shaping the dough into the form of a little man. With raisins for eyes and buttons and a dollop of icing for a smile, the gingerbread man took shape on the baking tray. Before placing him in the oven, Amelia looked at the doughy figure and, with a twinkle in her eye, whispered a secret wish. She wished for a touch of magic to bring the gingerbread man to life, just for a moment, to delight the children. As the gingerbread man baked in the warmth of the oven, a subtle change occurred. The dough began to rise, and a faint sound of laughter echoed in the kitchen. When Amelia opened the oven door, she was astonished to find the gingerbread man not only perfectly baked but alive and animated. With wide eyes, the gingerbread man hopped off the tray and onto the kitchen counter. He looked up at Amelia, his tiny voice chiming, "Thank you for bringing me to life, kind lady." Amelia, startled but overjoyed, couldn't help but smile. "You're welcome, little one. What shall I call you?" The gingerbread man pondered for a moment before declaring, "Call me Gingy." And so, Gingy came to life in the warm and cozy kitchen of Amelia's cottage. Excitement filled the air as Gingy explored his newfound mobility, dancing on the countertops and making the kitchen his playground. However, as Gingy ventured outside, his carefree joy turned into a challenge. The village children and adults, drawn by the unusual sight, tried to catch him. But Gingy was nimble and swift, skillfully evading their grasp with a mischievous twinkle in his eyes. As word spread about the living gingerbread man, the chase became a community event. Farmers, bakers, cats, dogs, and even the local blacksmith joined in the pursuit, each with the hope of catching the elusive Gingy and savoring the sweet delight. Gingy, enjoying his newfound freedom, darted through the village, zigzagging between legs and outsmarting his pursuers at every turn. Laughter filled the air as the chase continued, turning the village into a merry spectacle. However, as Gingy reached the edge of the village, he encountered the challenges of the wild. Cunning forest animals, enticed by the aroma of the gingerbread man, joined the chase. A sly fox, with a gleam in his eye, decided that Gingy would make a delicious treat. Gingy, now faced with not only villagers but also forest creatures, realized the gravity of his situation. The fox, named Felix, approached Gingy with a friendly demeanor, promising to help him cross a nearby river. "Jump on my back, Gingy," the fox suggested with a toothy grin. "I'll carry you across the river safely." Trusting and scared, Gingy hopped onto Felix's back, and the fox began to swim across the river. As they reached the middle of the river, the water began to rise around Gingy. When it started to touch his toes, he shouted, "Help, I'm getting wet." The fox suggested that Gingy jump on his head, to keep his feet dry. Gingy carefully moved to the fox's head, grateful for dry feet. But as the water got deeper, the fox's head started to go under the water as he slowed down. "Stay dry," he shouted, "and go onto my nose." Gingy tiptoed out onto the fox's black nose, he balancing carefully. Felix's demeanor changed. His sly fox smile turned into a predatory grin, and with a swift motion, he tossed Gingy into the air. Opening his jaws wide, Felix caught the gingerbread man in one gulp. The villagers and forest animals, witnessing the event, stood in stunned silence. Amelia and the villagers approached the riverbank, sadness in their eyes. The lesson of Gingy's fate hung heavy in the air, the consequences of arrogance and the fleeting nature of joy when clouded by foolishness. Felix, licking his lips with satisfaction, vanished into the forest, leaving behind the bittersweet memory of a gingerbread man who had come to life and met an unfortunate end. The village, now quieter without the playful laughter of Gingy, gathered to remember the little gingerbread man who had briefly brought magic to their lives. And as the snow continued to fall, covering the landscape in a serene white blanket, they carried with them the tale of Gingy, a cautionary story of the consequences of arrogance and the fragility of life's sweet moments. Thank you for listening to our story. Remember to like and subscribe so you never miss another upload.